This is a stall. This is a stall and this is a stall. So you open up the door and there's a toilet there and a sink on the side.
That me I keep on ask you.
That's what I keep telling you.
Good morning all and happy Friday. Today we got another fun real estate video. We're actually showing a property, I think it's 1.5 acres. Don't quote me on that right now, but it's here on the West End on Somerset. But I'm meeting up with Maura right now at the West. She's gonna give me a quick tour, show me some updates on some construction that they've done, units they've completed. It's very noisy here. I'm sure you could hear that in the background, but let's go meet up with Maura real quick. And I think Sid is here as well. So I haven't been to this property in a long time and they've done a lot of work. There's a lot of work going on right now as we speak. And Sid just showed me her apartment and the reno that she did. I am blown away, guys, like absolutely blown away, especially seeing what this property was a year and odd ago and what it is now. Ridiculous. Let me show you this place. We're gonna do a separate video on this, I promise. The numbers are crazy too, but let me show you what this place looks like real quick.
I'm one of the unit owners here at the West. This whole project that was put together by Throp, and it's just been really, really great to be here and just transforming this whole place. It's been amazing.
Me seeing these units when they started and what they are now, I am personally very impressed. How are you feeling about your unit? Are you happy with the way things have gone so far?
Yeah, I'm super happy with how everything has gone. It's just been so satisfying to see from the beginning to now. And probably my favorite part about it has been the design part. So even like picking out the tiles, like that was really exciting. And then the furniture, the art, the whole thing has just been overall really rewarding.
And did you have like a theme or an ideology to your approach and your design of this place?
Yeah, I would say I really wanted to just keep that natural feel. So a lot of beige, tan, white. You'll see like a lot of white. And then adding nice pops of color with the art. I think that's just the kind of design style that I like in general. And then a lot of local wood as well. So like my stairs is all like wango, solid wood. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a piece of art in itself, so.
All right, so this is a sneak preview. We're not gonna get into the details, like even in some of the numbers you were sharing with me are pretty amazing and pretty impressive. I guess my last question is like, is there anything that you'd like to share with people who are considering investing or moving to Jamaica?
Yeah, for sure. I think the time is now to invest. If you are interested in doing it, it's just a really, really good time now to look into what's available. I'm so happy that I got into this opportunity at the time that I did. And it's just made me want to invest even more because of just how rewarding it is, you know, how tangible it is as well, and then the long-term value that you'll have, whether you want to do a flip or you want to hold on to it. I think the time is now, so look into all the different opportunities that are out there, because there is a lot of opportunity. And I think right now Negril especially is in this time that is just a really good time to get into it. I think we're in a developing stage, and I think what's going to happen is going to be huge. So the time is now.
Okay, stay tuned, everybody. Hope you like this sneak preview. Thanks, Ed. right, we are here at 4 Somerset Lane, and as promised, I would be bringing along realtor extraordinaire Maura Watson, and she's going to tell us all about this property. But I always have to remind myself that there are tons, thousands of millions of people out there who do not know who Maura is, so I want to give her an opportunity to introduce herself and then also officially welcome you to today's video.
Thank you, Winthrop. My name is Maura Watson. I'm a realtor in Jamaica for 18 years. Been licensed for 25 years, originally from Boston. So I do a lot of real estate here in the Grill. So that's why we're here today. I want to show you this cool opportunity here at 4 Somerset Lane.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes.
And in the intro, I had stated that this, and we'll see in a second, this in my mind, when I first came in here, it very much reminds me of what the West was when it was coral seas on the cliffs.
Yes.
And just taking a quick gander around, I see tremendous, tremendous potential here. But even before we get into that, from what you were telling me, there's a pretty cool story behind this property and the owner's relationship with this property.
Yes, my client is a really cool lady named Renee, originally from Canada. She's living in Mexico, but she bought this back in 1978 with her then husband Neil. And it was just a piece of land. She said there really wasn't even a road here. So that was back in the hippie days. And her son was born in the 80s. His name is Ivan, not named after the hurricane, though. But she said when he was a child, his friends, they would come and they would put tents in the cut stone building, which I'll show you on the tour. And that was also an art gallery and a restaurant at one point. And then later on, she built the one-bedroom cottage here. But it's a beautiful spot. It's nice, flat land. I envision a lot of potential here, maybe condos, more cottages, great income potential. It's almost 3/4 of an acre. And at the end of the street, the cliffs are right across the street. So it's very close to the West, which was Coral Seas, and very close to Sov Hotel. So this is a rare find, and you can even hear the birds. So you feel like you're in the bush, but you're very near civilization. You can walk to restaurants and bars, and Airbnb community is very big in the Grill. So as you know, it's a tourist town.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the things you just said was kind of exactly where my mind went. And 3/4 of an acre, it's pretty sizable, right?
Yes.
And there's so much that you can do with this property. And it could be a standalone huge property, home, mansion, whatever you want to call it. I can see you putting, or somebody putting, several different units here. I mean, 3, 4 easy. Everyone has their own driveway. Everyone has their own yard as well. And you can like make this into like a very nice small niche community, make it ultra modern in the design and architecture. And again, one of the main things I love about this is like you get yard space.
Yes, and you have trees, you have fruit trees. And I know everybody's dying to know, what is the price? The price is very affordable. It's only $365,000 US. So where can you find a property that has 3 cottages on it, 3/4 of an acre, close to the water in a resort town? So it really is, the price point is excellent.
I agree. I think this is a steal, and especially, and like, maybe if we didn't look at the West, maybe you couldn't see it being a steal, right? Yes. But now you're kind of, in my mind, we're comparing apples to apples, at least what was once was. And you see the transformation, and you can see what you can do here as well. That it literally, I timed it. It took us 90 seconds to drive here from the West. Right.
It's walkable.
Very, very walkable.
Yes.
And as they say, location, location, location.
True.
And yes, this is not on the beach. Yes, it's not on cliffside. I get it. But as I always tell people on my program, especially when I do my live streams, it's like you're in the game. And I think it's not just like in the game in a low way, like you're in the game in a big way. It's 3/4 of an acre, it's flat. You can create a small little community here. You can, if you want to come in as an investor, you can build units, sell them, or build them and rent them out. And it is a really, really, really nice piece of property. I like it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Right. And you could strata this, turn it into condos easily. It's walkable to everything. And you even have the gym next door, the famous Aquarius gym. So if you're an exercise person, there's no excuse. You can roll out and you're at the gym next door. It's a really lovely Lane. And the houses are well maintained here.
Yeah. And I think, you're in the game in a big way, I think, you know. And like you said, you feel like you're in the bush, but you're a stone's throw from civilization, so to speak.
True.
And if you want to, and that's the thing I like about the West End, right? You don't have the hustle and bustle of the beach, but you have the intimacy and privacy of kind of being a little bit away from all that. And then if you want to delve into the action, so to speak, can do that. You're 5 minutes away, not even 5 minutes away.
Right. You can walk to Rick's Cafe if you're a good walker. It's just a great location.
Excellent, excellent. So let's go ahead and take a look around and really see for ourselves what we can turn this thing into.
Excellent.
All right,
Great.
let's do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come
Okay, we're going to start this tour from the outside here at 4 Somerset Lane, and Moore's going to take us right through.
Hello here. Welcome to 4 Somerset Lane. We have this beautiful blue door. And as you enter, you have this cut stone building. At one point, this was an art gallery. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Let me take you inside. Does need renovation, but the cut stone is really strong construction. This isn't going anywhere. As they say, rock solid, right? So it has great potential, big space. This could be a restaurant. This could be a boutique. It could be a rental cottage. It flows. It's pretty open. Needs some new windows. You have the kitchen here. And here, unfortunately, it's locked, but there is a bedroom and a bathroom. So it's a good size. I think it's probably close to 900 square feet. And then over here, later on, she created this 1-bedroom house over here. Very cute cottage, 1-bedroom, 1-bath. High ceilings. You have a cute little bathroom there in the shower. And as we mentioned, you know, we could turn this, you could totally modernize this living room, do new windows. You have a cute eat-in kitchen. It's all grilled. And then the bedroom is over here.
So
Cute.
I was going to say, if somebody wanted, let's get out the echo.
Okay.
But basically, if somebody wanted to kind of move in quickly, they could do a quick reno.
Yes.
And
They could live in this one and work on that one,
Right.
vice versa. And there's also a caretaker cottage here, so you could have your workmen living in this one as well. As I said, the land is flat, so no excavation needed. A lot of room, over 30,000 square feet. So a lot of potential to add more buildings. And we can take a walk so you can see how big the lot is
yeah,
here.
let's do that.
Yeah. You can see there was a house there on these concrete slabs. So you do have some slabs already. And
Yeah, when we walked back here before, like I can see, like there's so much
potential.
space.
Yes,
Yeah.
it goes far back. I don't know the exact measurements, but it looks like at least 200 feet wide. There's an outdoor bathroom and shower there. As you can see, there was a house here many years ago. The slab is there, but great potential. A lot of fruit trees. We have a lovely breeze. We heard the birds chirping. So it's just a nice piece of property here on the West End.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we take a walk on the other
Sure.
side? And this is the caretaker's house here?
Yes,
Okay.
Barrington is an excellent caretaker. He's willing to stay on if the owner wants a caretaker. And again, it's $365,000 US. The owner is open to reasonable offers.
I think you can do there's just so much space here.
Yeah, look at how far back it goes. And even behind the cottage, I forgot to mention, you have the back patio. And the beautiful bougainvilleas. I love those flowers. But yeah, you have a lot of garden space. So we have a lot of mature trees. Look at those tall palm trees. They're so gorgeous over here. The tall palms. A beautiful, beautiful property. So give me a call, make me an offer.
That is the end of today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one. We showed a pretty big contrast in two different properties, but I think you kind of saw the future of 4 Somerset Lane here in the West. And like I said before, I think this place has tremendous, tremendous potential. And in many ways, I think this is a huge steal. So look into it. Of course, if you have any questions or you need to inquire about anything about this property, all the contact information and details will be below in the description. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. You're gonna get so many more videos just like this, and even bigger ones and better ones. And there's so much coming down the pipeline, and you don't wanna miss out on it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.